All right, Jordan, from a walk-on to the Senior Bowl, you've had to work for everything up to this point. How rewarding is it to know you have earned your way to this spot?
It means the world. I mean, I have an opportunity in front of me that not a lot of people get, and this could be the shot I need to take my life in the direction I want to take it. So definitely cherishing every moment, but still not forgetting that I'm here to work.
Right. Follow up, now that you're here, how motivated are you to show the National Football League that you belong here?
I would say, like, even from my senior year, the motivation is still the same. The only difference is now when I make a play, it means that much more because it's against competition that they consider to be the best in the nation.
In this process, have you taken a moment to look back at what you've done, or is the view strictly ahead right now?
For me right now, I would say the view's strictly ahead. I don't really want to take that moment to reflect until, honestly, like draft day. Like, I'm just strictly tunnel vision right now. There's so much work to be done, so many good things I got to do to keep impressing people, so I'm just focused.
Do you feel you have a chip on your shoulder, or after day one of practice, has that started to disappear?
I feel as though, like, out on that field, regardless of where somebody's from, we all made it to this point. So to that extent, we're all in the field, we're all playing at the same level. So, I mean, in my mind, I'm still treating matchups the way I always treated them, doing everything I can to win it.
How did the Kutztown University staff help you maximize your potential so far?
They helped me tremendously. Between the coaching staff and the sports medicine staff, they've worked with me so much, just helping me to develop my football mind, making sure I would learn how to take care of my body and doing all the right things to make sure that I can become a much more explosive player.
What are you expecting your reaction to be when you step out onto the field for the game on Saturday? Nerves?
I don't think I'll have nerves. I did have some today just because I didn't really know what to expect. But now that I know that I belong here and I know that I can do this, I feel a lot better moving forward.
It's been a big month or so for you, Jordan. Go back to December, middle of December, an ice storm in Kutztown. There you are walking across the stage. You got your degree. How important was it to you to get your degree before getting to this point?
Monumental. I mean, aside from the fact that at a point in my life I wasn't even sure I was going to go to college, so just getting that degree meant so much to my family and myself. It's like a milestone in itself. But then being able to get that degree before all this kicked off, I think helps me mentally, because now the focus is strictly football. I don't have to worry about any exams or papers or anything like that. Like, I can just focus on trying to get better and trying to continually impress all these teams.
You've had a chance maybe in the past month to reflect back a little bit on your time at Kutztown University, your time playing with the Golden Bears, your time on the campus. What does Kutztown University mean to you?
It means a lot. It's funny, I actually was thinking about this the other day. Like, I'm happy I graduated. I'm ready to move on with my life, especially with this chapter I got going on right now. But I'm definitely going to miss it. I mean, I feel like I really discovered who I was throughout college and made lifetime friends doing it.
How many folks have you run into down here at the Senior Bowl that have asked you about Kutztown, where it is, what it is, how do you say it?
Oh man, I get all of those a lot. I mean, like, there are some people who do know, but it's mostly like people from teams who've been around scouting, but no one else really knows about it. Like, when they ask me to describe it, I'd be like, a small Division II school in PA in like a rural area, and then I gotta teach them how to pronounce it properly. Like, it's interesting.
Practice today, you were lined up at guard. It looked like they had you on the right and the left side. Talk about the move from tackle to guard and why that's happening and what your thoughts are on it.
The move is happening because I don't have the height they want for tackle, which I understood coming into this because teams were telling me this during the season, but it's definitely a transition. Just the spacing and the timing of things, because I know, like, I've mentioned this to like several people who asked me about it. It's going to take some getting used to, but I think I handled it well for my first day. Made some plays here and there. Some plays I got beat, but that's why it's called practice. I just need to keep drilling at it. I have no problem with the transition, and ultimately I'll play wherever a team wants me to play.
I just got to ask you what was going through your head during some of those drills. I saw you lining up against Temple. I saw you lining up against a guy from Michigan. In those moments, did you look across and say, that's the Michigan Wolverines, that's the Temple Owls, that's big? Did that run through your head at all, or did it just become football when you were out there today?
It just became football, especially after like the first player. So when I realized that I could do it, like just like I mentioned earlier, coming into it, I had some nerves because you don't know what to expect. Like I played in a PSAC, but this is dudes from like not only the top schools in the nation, but the top players in the nation. Like some of these guys are going to get drafted in the first round, but I didn't really let that like deter me. Like once my hands in that ground, we both linemen. So from that point, just play as hard as I could.
Your parents are going to be here on Saturday for the game.
Yes, sir.
I understand. It's got to be an exciting moment for them, and I'm sure they're awfully proud of this moment for you.
Yeah, definitely. We talk about it a lot, but I always remind them. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm still a baby boy. I mean, not much has changed. The only thing is I'm just playing a little bit longer than some other people.
And you're still a Golden Bear.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.